What's going on, man? It's your boy Dayne. Milk is out right now. You need to go, like, right now and listen to that. Album of the year, album of the universe, album of the fucking globe. And you are now tuned in to One on One with Jerm.
I'm back. One on One with Jerm, episode 122. Man, me and this dude here, we go back to our Nike outlet days, good old Cypress days.
Just do it.
I still got that hoodie, by the way.
The gray one?
The gray joint.
Bro.
With the Team Nike on the back.
I had it for so long, but hey, as with all hoodies, it's gone.
We were just talking about before we got on the
I had it for a minute, but
then it just somehow just vanished into the wind.
Vanished, bro. And you can't even get those. No, you got to go to like eBay.
Yes, you got to
put a little bid in for it.
Unless you know somebody that still got one and want to get up off the jacket, you definitely got to go to eBay or Poshmark or somewhere like that. Get
who coming off of it though?
Nobody.
Nobody coming off of it.
Because nobody has that. Like nobody's like, oh man, you got a Team Nike hoodie?
Team Nike, bro.
That's like legendary.
It's like a specific gray. Got the specific font on it. Like
white swoosh.
Nice, clean.
Yeah. Perfect, man. My brother Dayne in the building one time, man. How are you, my guy?
I'm good, man.
You just getting off stage. I didn't know my man had the DJ tonight. My man just getting off stage.
Yeah, I was just spinning that DJ clutch.
Yeah, that's the drinks time.
I was spinning that club clutch bar, and it was fun. It was fun.
You DJ often, or only for special requests?
So I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I wanted to be a DJ before I was a rapper.
For real?
Yeah, when I was in like middle school, I really don't want to say what my DJ name would have been because it's corny and embarrassing. So I'm gonna leave that out. But I had a DJ name, and like I would fake like scratch and stuff.
What was you using to scratch, bro?
Nothing. I'd just be on the tables just talking about.
I think we always doing it.
Yeah.
Had the fake knobs.
Yeah.
Facts.
The turning.
Bumping this joint. Yeah, facts. I already know.
On nothing.
Nothing.
Just the beat in my head. But so I mean, honestly, I always wanted to be a DJ. But one thing. Just doing the music
for sure.
It's hard juggling everything with music. You could be a sound engineer, you could be a producer, you could be a rapper, but like trying to do everything at once, it's kind of tough. You
gonna blow your wheels.
But I've been doing the rap shit for a while. I've been doing the producer shit for a while. So everything with that, even like the engineering shit, it all comes like very easy. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Fuck, shit, damn. Motherfucker.
All right. Yeah. What up, cunt?
Yeah, cunt. Pussy. Ho.
We in it, ho.
Thanks.
Nah,
it'd be funny, like, whenever like my guests said, be like, can you cuss on that? We're like, yeah. They be like, let it know. I was like, oh shit, fuck it. And they just let it go. Like,
you gotta let it fly.
Facts. Let that hoe fly.
But man, I done fucking lost my train of thought. We went on a little tirade.
On a cool little tirade,
But the DJ thing. So trying to do everything at once is kind of tough. But like, you can get it. But like, I feel like it's easier when you focus on like one thing. Like when I first started off, I was like really like, man, I'm gonna focus on producing.
Right.
After like I was like when I started rapping, I was doing like poems and shit. Like
you
like,
spoken word?
On some like Romeo Juliet.
Yeah.
I was like straight writing poems for like for girls, bro.
You're not the first. My guest I had last week said he was a poet first. I said, I see how y'all was getting the ladies back.
Yeah, man.
I see how y'all was doing it.
Now, will I say that shit? I don't know if like every girl was into it.
Somewhere.
Because like when I was doing it, it was like middle school. So like
the girls didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I'm saying like I'm doing sonnets, like straight up. Like I'm dropping bars.
Dropping bars on their head.
And we like 12, 13 at the time. So they looking like, nigga, what is you talking about, bro?
What is this? What does that word mean, bro?
What's this nigga on? Yeah, nigga.
I gotta dumb it down just for you.
This nigga corny.
But the nigga words is nice, but I don't understand none of them.
Just, it's like when you listen to Jay-Z back in the day. You know, like we just didn't understand what Jay-Z was talking about. But
so you have to get older.
You grow up and you're like, damn, this nigga really like the greatest rapper alive. You know,
that nigga's wordplay is impeccable.
Amazing. Like Mr. Triple Entendre himself.
Don't even ask him how.
Don't even ask me how.
Don't even ask me how. It's just there.
But yeah. So like all that, I was focusing. I did the poems at first. So like I feel like I did my rap shit.
Yeah.
My uncle gave me his rhyme book. And
my uncle was rhyming.
Yeah, and so my uncle was actually like a hell of a rhymer, bro. Like my uncle was like great.
He ever dropped anything?
I don't think he dropped officially, but like you got to think it's like the 90s.
Facts.
So really the only way you get something out
the trunk or something like that. Facts.
So like you literally they legit got shit on tapes. Like, I think they got a few CDs too out, but it was nothing like there's no streaming back then, you know. So if the local audience doesn't see it, then whatever, whoop de whoop. But I mean, one of his like close associates, the dudes he like started with, was rapping with, actually ended up working for like Emilio and Gloria Esteban.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
that's dope.
Pretty wild. Like,
small world. Yeah, right? Super small world, man. So you said you were doing poems in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
You from the city?
Yeah.
You from Houston?
Yeah. Family from Florida, Apopka, Florida.
You a Florida boy.
I got it in my blood, but it ain't on me, it's in me.
It's in me, yeah.
But I'm a Houston. I'm a Houston till I die.
Yeah, facts.
Yes, sir.
So when we were at Nike, this was 2012, 2013-ish, I'm guessing. Yeah, 2012. Yeah, 2012. So you were producing and making beats then?
Yeah.
Is that when you really started and felt comfortable and like, oh, I can really do this?
I didn't feel comfortable, but I was starting for sure. I had especially like even the shit that's playing in the background right now, like Strangers and all that. That dropped in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
I produced probably 70-80% of Strangers. I hopped on maybe like 3 beats that I found, or like
there's 3 different versions of that joint.
There's a lot of
I think the G-Funk version is my favorite.
I be on some kind of, for real?
Yeah.
Fuck with that?
I think
my homeboy Andrew produced that.
For real?
Yeah.
That G-Funk joint was fire. Cause even though the beat was so Cali, you fit perfectly.
Yeah, it was crazy, right?
You fit perfectly and wrote it just perfectly. Like, oh yeah, that's tough. Nobody does G-Funk like that no more.
The funny shit about that is the song was actually, because my homeboy Andrew, he go by Sanders. He used to be in this group called the Waffle House Boys.
I like that name.
Yeah. They actually turned me on to Waffle House because I used to be an IHOP guy. I used to be
to the good side at Waffle House.
I was IHOP till I died, but I started going with them. I was like, damn, this shit actually good, bro.
This shit hit. You get drunk?
Yo, overnight. Amazing.
Never fails you.
Amazing.
The dirtier the cooks, the better the food.
Bro, I swear to God. If they look like they about to fight you, you know the plate about to be
smacking.
At all times. Smacking.
At all times. So
basically he made that beat for a song they had like for an upcoming album.
And he gave it to you.
And he like engineers pretty much like all my shit.
Yeah.
So he like sent it to me with the vocals on it and was just like, hey, this shit kind of like, it kind of flow.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, bro, that shit's hard. Like, that shit really hard. And like a few days had passed, I was just playing that shit like day after day. And I was like, hey, bro, like, let me go ahead and drop this as a version.
Give it to me.
And like, he still dropped the song as like their song. Their song went hard too.
Yeah.
It's on, it should be on their SoundCloud, I think. I don't know if they like wiped it or not, but yeah, the song he had with him and my friend Travis, it was a good song.
Yeah, man, I went to the SoundCloud. I went and jammed all the old stuff that was up there. Yeah, man. Then I went and jammed Strangers. Then I went and jammed Milk. So my man has a nice catalog. Like, you give me like Tyler the Creator vibes from Houston, like in a Houston perspective.
I never got that.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like your production and the beats that you choose is like, it gives me like that that Tyler the Creator kind of like feel and vibe just from the drums and the patterns that you have. I'm like, wait a minute. My dog Dayne really do got like that vibe. Like,
I really do.
yeah.
Be a little vibey in
Like,
it.
I ain't gonna cap with you.
Yeah.
You roll up a nice little joint and turn that on, bro. You can space out for real. Pop your shroom,
Hey,
a psychedelic.
I ain't gonna lie, them shrooms be,
I'm waiting. I'm doing the shroom again next week. Them shrooms will open up your world.
them shrooms. And man, what's crazy, I actually haven't done shrooms in a very long time.
Same here.
But I've been telling myself, man,
It's time for another trip.
I need to do some shrooms and do some songs.
Opens up your mind.
Mhm.
It takes you to a different world. I be trying to tell boys that like it really opens up your mind and like really you tap into your creative side for real. If you're a creative,
Right.
of course, but it really taps into that creative side,
Yeah.
like for sure. And this music, all of your music alone, it just gives me that vibe. Like I just need to be in a dark room or maybe some lights,
Mhm.
smoke, and just jam and vibe out.
Yeah.
I love it.
I appreciate it.
dog.
I appreciate it, man.
What gave you that feel? Who were some of your influences growing up that really caught your ear and your eye and was like, all right, I could put this here, this here, this here, and then I could tie it all together and give it my own feel, my own flavor.
All my inspirations were definitely Michael Jackson. Moonwalking with the socks on,
Facts.
on tile floor.
Facts with the glove.
With the glove.
Facts.
Literally putting a little doctor's glove on, thinking
thinking
you getting it.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing. Think you was doing something.
Thinking you getting it, you know.
Had them church penny loafers.
Mhm.
Facts.
Yes,
I already know.
with the little tassels on.
I thought you was doing something. Yeah. Facts. Wasn't doing nothing.
No, sir.
I already know.
But yeah, so I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, one of the greatest like songwriters, entertainers, performers. And then on top of that, big fan of Stevie Wonder.
A lot of people don't say that.
Bro, one of my favorite albums of all time. Like to this day, I can't compile like a top 10 list of anything.
Right.
I'm too fickle. I'm too like,
same here.
I go by the mood or whatever I'm in.
How I'm feeling.
But I know for sure, like, bar none, hands down, Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder is
Beautiful
top
album.
3 albums of all time.
Beautiful.
Like, I can't put
nothing else.
It ain't no other song or no other albums that are like over top 3 over it, you know? Like maybe the 2 and the 1 might flop, you know, flip flop or whatever, but Songs in the Key of Life, bro, like, man, that album is, to me, that is like almost the inception of like current popular music, you know? Like he was really onto some the progressions, the songwriting, the feeling of it, everything, man. Like it's just amazing.
Is that the album with Ribbon in the Sky?
No, I don't think Ribbon in the Sky. The thing about Stevie Wonder is a lot of his albums would have repeat songs on them. But
Stevie was doing gangster.
But a lot of artists would do that back in the day.
Yeah.
They would if the song was popular enough, they would drop it on the album. But if the album didn't do as good as a like single did or something, they would put it on the next album, or they'd skip an album and then put it on there once like the wave came again or something.
Smart.
Like that. So I don't think Ribbon in the Sky is on that one. I think Ribbon in the Sky is on can't think of the name right now, but I have the image of the
In
cover
your head.
art, the cover art in my head.
Only reason I asked, that's my folks' favorite. That was their wedding song. So that's like one of my favorite songs.
It's a lovely song, bro.
Beautiful, beautiful song, man.
Stevie Wonder is one of the greatest artists of all time. Man.
He definitely is. I definitely put him in the top 10. Some people might put him in the top 5, but I definitely put him in my top 10 of superb artists of all time. For sure. You can't beat that.
Well, who else you got in your top? Who you got in your top 3 definitive? Or at least one that you have in your top
artists of all time?
Yeah.
Any genre?
And you can't say Michael Jackson or Stevie Wonder like that.
I say Beyonce. I'll give Beyonce that. That's tough. You know what else I'm gonna go with?
Who you got?
That people won't say. I put Celine Dion in my top 10.
For some reason, I thought you was about to say Santana.
Santana is tough.
I thought you was
I
about
might
to
put
say
him in my
Santana.
top
I was like,
15.
damn, nigga.
I might put him
Hey,
in
he
my
don't
top.
even be singing.
He hard.
Santana
Yeah, I might
is
put
hard.
Santana in my top 15.
But let's backtrack. My nigga said Celine Dion. Nigga.
Facts.
Celine Dion.
I put Celine in there. Selena.
I feel it.
I put Selena in there.
I fuck with Selena.
Late at night when all bro,
the world is sleeping. I stay up and think of
hard.
you. Ooh. And
hard.
The thing is though, you very American for saying that too, because that's like her most American song. That was the crossover
of
English
course,
song.
Yeah, that's the only like when I used to jam Sunny 99.1, they used to blast that like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Facts.
You want to know a funny story about that too? That was the first song I ever sampled.
For real? Selena, I'm about to say Celine Dion.
Selena, yeah, bro. I was on like, I don't know what FL Studio version I was on. It was a super old one. And like at the time, it was already old because I couldn't afford the real shit. Right. So I had to crack a super old version. Bro, I think it was like FL Studio 4 or something. It was something crazy. And like I don't know if Edison had just came out on that version, like the shit you chop up on. And like, man, it was tough. Like you could barely use it. And I know the song sucked. But my song sucked.
But it was the fact that you put your foot in there and was like, let me give it a try.
I disrespected. I disrespected the ghost of Selena so bad, Selena. Bro.
We apologize.
I'm sorry, mommy. But that was not the one. I'll revisit that. You
one
know
day,
but just to redeem it. But beyond that, man, that was not it. I'm sorry.
Sorry, mommy.
I apologize. No. Lo siento. Like, that's not it. You know,
for my Latin followers, we love you out there. For sure, always and forever.
Always.
Now, you went from Sheldon McQueen to Dayne, man. How did that name transition happen, and how did Dayne come about?
So Dayne is actually my middle name.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing is, one of my first rap names was actually Prince Dayne. But like, you think of shit when you're like 16. And it sound cool, and then like you have like 2 or 3 months pass, and you're like, nigga, that was corny. I'm glad I didn't like run with that.
So I didn't make a LLC or nothing with that.
For real, because I had that. I was running with Shelly P for a while.
Yeah, I remember Shelly P.
Yeah, and then I switched it to Sheldon McQueen, full name, and basically I came to the point where I hadn't been dropping music for a while. I had all this music like built up, like the back catalog that I just hadn't released, you know. And honestly, that's always been like a big problem of mine. Is I'm always doing like other stuff, you know. I'm always busy,
of course,
always doing stuff, but I would just not release music, you know. And a lot of it is psychosomatic, like I'm in my head about it. I'm like, man, I don't know if the song ain't ready, you know. It's like version 3000 and like 999, you know.
You're an artist. You're an artiste. You want everything to be perfect.
Yeah, and I always had this problem and never like it's different now. Like I'll send shit to people, or honestly before it's even done now, you know. But before I would just like keep everything to myself and be like, well, you know. And when you don't have that outside opinion of like somebody being like, oh, bro, like this shit's hot,
right?
And you just put it out, bro. Like just that's done. Stop. Like stop.
Don't remaster. Don't
literally. Stop.
Yeah.
Let it go. Go to the next one. Finish that one. Go to the next one. Finish that one. Get you a quick little 10 piece.
Yeah, and drop
put it out. Yeah. And I didn't have that because I was like I wouldn't let people listen to nothing I was doing. Like straight up, I'd work on like 100 songs and like I mean people have pulled up on me and I'll play them shit and they'll like see the files. They'll be like, damn, man, like.
That's you?
You got this many? Like,
yeah.
You know, I mean,
that's me.
I got them, you know, but so all that time had elapsed and I just felt like I'm like a big like iconography person. I like for a while, me and my homie Georgie were doing like we were rebranding companies. Like I'm big on branding. I'm big on like just literally like things being icons, being logos.
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I needed something short and sweet. You know, Shuttle McQueen is long, bro. That's a lot of characters. If you like shit hard,
And then if you try to say it fast, Sheldon McCoy, somebody might mess up.
and it's hard for people to chant that shit.
Mhm.
Like and
Sheldon.
yeah, and like just Sheldon don't sound cool. And I'm gonna give you the big one. Like I wasn't gonna say it at first, but when you type my name in, and because my name starts with a C,
Mm-hmm.
you type in a CH, me and Childish Gambino pop up back to back.
Mm.
And
y'all
you know, niggas was very much on the
Gambino way.
oh, that's your twin, bro.
Yeah.
That's your twin. And
Yeah,
like
look alike.
I fuck with Childish Gambino so
sure.
much. So it's like, you know, like let's just create that diversity between us
Mhm.
and like let's revisit it, you know, like, you know, I'd love to work with him someday, you know.
sure.
I'd love to put and work
Y'all
with
got
him.
that vibe. You got
Yeah.
the same type of vibe as Gambino for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'd love to work with him on even more than music. You know, I want to write scripts with him. You know, I want to direct some shit for him. I want to direct a music video for him. You know, like I literally like
Bigger picture.
that dude is a big artist. Like I don't know if I feel like people still be sleeping on him.
They do.
Sometimes
They do.
which is crazy. It's nuts. That dude's artistry is like out the box,
Out of there.
charts. Just
I went to I think it was like last month. I went and rejammed Stone Mountain. His mixtape Stone
it
Mountain.
was great, wasn't it?
It sounded even better in 2023 than when I first heard it. And I was like, bro, he still cold.
Man, what's that? Stone Mountain
And Kahlua is a
how many tracks is on there? 13?
13 or 14. 13 or 14 1. Yeah, for sure.
I think track 12, 11 that is that Magoo beat that Timbaland made. That I forgot how the song go. This is it for everybody. One day and everybody falling on.
Now you're gonna make me pull it.
I'm trying to think of
This shit for everybody. Yeah. With that, yeah. I know exactly what song you talking about. Yeah.
Bro, I don't know why, but when that shit dropped, I was working at CVS, and every night I would count money to that beat.
Smart.
Like I don't know why it just helped me count money, bro. I would literally turn that shit on full blast. Like,
Out of there. Facts.
Going.
Just because that beat is so up tempo.
Dog. I don't know what it was. Every night that was routine. Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
These kids don't understand.
They don't, bro.
They don't understand. He's musical. Even when I listened to somebody played what's the summer song that he dropped a couple of years on that 2-pack? Oh,
it feel like summer.
Dog.
But I mean, both of them songs went hard. Yeah.
But I just listened to It Feels Like Summer, bro, and it was just like perfect. Like everything was just so immaculate. Dog.
Yeah, nah. And what's crazy,
You
people
can feel it
yes,
in
sir.
the streets
on a day like this, that heat, it feel like summer.
It feel like summer. Dog, hard.
What's crazy is he be producing too, bro.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
The story behind him and like his like main producer, Ludwig, is like also very fascinating. I implore everyone to go read up on it. I'm a big like music like
nerd.
historian,
Facts.
bro.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, especially if I'm doing research on somebody. I want to know everything. I want to go and do your research. I'm gonna do my research on your Instagram. Let me listen to your old music.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some new music. Let me listen to that too. I'm gonna listen to your entire catalog. I'm not just gonna give you no cookie cutter. So tell me about this album. Tell me about what. I'm not gonna give you no cut. Nigga, I'm gonna break down everything. I'm gonna break down lyrics, beats, everything, bro. Cause it's like I'm doing myself an injustice. I'm also doing you an injustice because you put out the music. You put in the time. You put in the work. So why, if I'm asking you to be interviewed, why am I not just doing all that I can to research about who I'm talking to?
Right.
Even though I might know you, I'm still do my research on you.
Yeah. I mean, you're a great interviewer too, bro. Like
I'm trying.
Yeah, you get it, man.
trying,
You
man.
really get it. Like, I feel like the greatest interviews are the ones that like it don't even feel like an interview. It's just like it's a conversation,
That's
bro.
exactly what I'm trying to make it
Yeah,
feel like at
and that's
all
how
times.
you do it.
A conversation.
Yeah, I watch the other ones that you do too, bro. So it's
Thank you,
always a
bro.
conversation.
Yeah,
man.
that's it. I just
Yeah.
want y'all to come and kick it, and I
Yeah.
wish we could smoke in here and just chill and just vibe out. That's it.
We can't smoke in here, bro. It smell like
In
smoke right
in the
outside.
studio, in the other studios, they just incorporated it at the top of this year. Where you can smoke
okay.
in the other studio, but they haven't incorporated in here in the podcast room yet.
Yeah, it smell like smoke. As soon as I
yeah.
walked in there,
Smell like some loud. And I said, God damn, they smoking that good.
bro.
Yeah.
Zaza.
Yeah, the real Zaza, man, for sure. Now, what is your recording process like? Well, how do you get into your zone to write or to produce or to even record?
Well, right now I'm doing it completely different than I've ever done it before. I'm going through like a big transition period. I recently went through like a big breakup. So,
you and me both.
Yeah, you know how that go. You know,
Streets is calling.
See, the thing is, bro, I'm trying not to go to the streets. Man.
Hey, man, it's so hard.
The streets be calling the nigga. They calling me handsome.
Listen, dog.
They calling me handsome.
Don't have no beard like us. Oh yeah, you really gonna win. Yeah.
But yeah, no, like legit, bro. It's went through the breakup, so I wanted to take the opportunity. I dropped Milk finally, after years, because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Milk went through like a bunch of versions. I posted this picture of a whiteboard when I dropped Milk, and like it had maybe like 16, 18 tracks on it.
Yeah.
Not a single one of them tracks made it to the album.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and it was still a long project, so that tells me how much you were recording.
Bro, like Milk went through so many, like even that Milk was called Burgundy at first. Like, and Burgundy was an entirely different album on top of that too. So
different vibe?
It was a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
More
Will we ever get Burgundy?
More turn up. Nah, Burgundy's never coming out.
That's on the hard drive.
I ain't gonna lie though, I've been thinking about making a YouTube account and basically pulling a Soldier Boy and just like leaking
Do it.
and just basically leaking a bunch of YouTube like links and just acting like it's not me, but
like an alter ego. Like J. Cole had his alter ego.
Damn, bro, somebody stole my hard drive, nigga. I don't know what happened.
Damn, man. But hey, man, if y'all want to go check it out,
I guess y'all can go ahead.
I mean, I ain't gonna stop y'all.
I can't do nothing about it, I guess. But
it is what it is.
But yeah, now the process right now is entirely different. Basically, I'm going from like having my recording studio in my home and just having an entire like room, just for studio vibes. So I go in there every day and I'd either make some beats or like just start rapping. It's whatever you feel, know. Like I don't try to.
You wake up and make music, or do you have like a specific time where you like, all right, it's time to go in and.
Yeah, so I find that I make beats the best in the morning when I wake up.
Yeah.
I wake up.
Right there on the mountain.
My routine before was I'd let the dogs out, let them get their little thing.
Playtime.
If I decided to make some coffee.
What kind of coffee you like, bro?
I actually don't like coffee.
For real?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't drink coffee until COVID. And like I was just at the house. My ex-girl used to drink coffee a lot, so like
you picked up on it.
We ended up getting like a coffee machine, and I was like, man, that shit look kind of cool, like.
Facts.
Oh, and then fucking Panera Bread, they did like a free coffee thing for for COVID.
You do the coffee punch or whatever like that, or I think it was something. Was it something like that?
No, it wasn't even a punch, bro. They straight up gave you free coffee for COVID. Like like you got one free cup a day. Like and the thing is, they were like, oh, it's just for like a month. Then they're like, oh, it's for 2 months. Yeah, and then the next thing you know, it lasted like 8 months. And no, seriously, after 8 months, I was like, man, I got a coffee addiction. I got a caffeine addiction, bro. What is going on?
I'm itching. I need caffeine.
Straight up.
Yeah.
So I do that, go back upstairs and, I basically start making beats, and I get to it, and then like throughout the day I do whatever work I had to do or like procrastinate on a few
Of
things,
course,
bullshit, whatever.
as we all do.
But as far as like my writing process or like actually, making the song, structuring the songs, I feel like that part was always best overnight, just like whenever the world's dead around me.
Late night.
Yeah, that's just when I can, like, my mind just explores different avenues and I
Yeah.
can just get in there and just, like, it just, because I feel like when I'm producing, I'm like actively in control of like
Everything.
what I'm doing.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
when I'm like singing or rapping or songwriting, it don't feel like me. It's like
Different person?
bro. Like legit,
Yeah.
it feels like I'm a vessel, and it's just like there's like a power coming through me.
And it's just flowing out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because sometimes I'll say some shit like it's almost like that video where that legendary video where Jay-Z's like talking about the Lucifer Son of the Morning, like when Kanye made that beat. And then he was, and he said some shit like from the Bible, and he was like, "Bro, on God, I've never read the Bible."
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, they were in the studio. He's like, "Bro, I don't know what I just said."
Yeah,
yeah.
And it'd be like that, bro. Like you literally say some stuff, and you'd be like, "Bro, on everything I love, I don't even know how that information, got stuck in my head to the point where I was able to regurgitate it not only in a melody, but regurgitate it in a rhythm and rhyme. That like it's nuts. But yeah, be feeling like that. It's like the wildest thing. But there's also a quote that I want to say it's a Michael Jackson quote. He said when you make songs and you write songs, you got to leave the door open and let God in the room.
Because he's always gonna be there. Especially he gave you the talent. He gave you the talent, so he gonna help you if you need it.
Yeah.
If you're going through a little writing spell, like he said, leave the door open. And he gonna be there.
So
that's crazy.
So yeah, that was my process before, but all like the whole breakup happened and everything. So that
So now we're gonna get the best Dayne,
bro.
Ooh, they always say the breakup always leads to the best music.
The thing is, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I've been on one lately, bro. Like, because
excited.
Like I said, I've been trying to switch the process. So before I was like, I had access, 100% access. Anytime I felt like I needed to put something out, or get something out of me, I didn't really have to open up my voice memos and like try to write something down, type something in. I would just be like, all right, hold on.
Let's go.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Yeah. Well, it's still fresh on my brain.
Right. And but now I'm like, I completely like excommunicated myself from recording. So I'm at the point where I haven't touched the microphone. This is honestly the first microphone I touched in like, I don't know, 6 months, bro.
Oh wow.
Well, when I be DJing,
obviously, for sure.
I don't touch the microphone though. Like it's on a stand. So like,
I'm just talking straight.
But nah, I really don't. I haven't been able to record. I've been able to, but I haven't recorded.
Right.
And I've been taking that away from myself. So like when I get back to it, I feel like the explosion is gonna be so strong. The shit gonna feel like I was about to say something, and then I feel like it's insensitive. So I'm not gonna say it.
Bleep it out. Bleep it all out.
They gonna get canceled.
They can't cancel me. They can't cancel me, Dayne.
The explosion gonna be so strong, it's gonna feel like Hiroshima in this bitch.
Talk their
It's
talk.
gonna feel like Hiroshima in this bitch. But the only thing I've been doing is making voice memos. I'll make like a little quick 15-second voice memo, and every once in a while I'll send it to my homie Brian and his wife and her best friend, which is like they're like a close circle of mine. I don't send too many people like
For sure.
extra shit.
Keep it small.
Yeah, I also send my homie Andrew some shit, sometimes too. Yeah, especially like the voice memos. Totally different, bro. It's like raw vocals.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You don't got the processing, no auto tune or
Nothing.
So those can't leak out. Like
It's just me.
Yeah, that's the real like. And I wish I never
Yeah, for
met
sure.
her at all. Like, ain't nobody
The real
need to hear
deal.
those.
The real deal.
So I'm planning to start recording within the next month, and once I start that, I have a whole strategy on how I'm gonna like start releasing
For
again.
sure.
So yeah, we're about to be about to
Back
be
at
rolling,
it.
man. It's about to be.
It's gonna be another milk ads and marketing part 2, huh?
It's gonna be a heavenly 2023, man. Jordan year.
Jordan year.
Jordan year.
I like where you're going. I can see it in your eyes that you focus and
Jordan year.
that you ready.
We gonna get it, man.
Yeah, that's all I be saying, man. As long as you put the work in, you gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
The work ethic is gonna speak for itself
Sure.
at the end of the day.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
was Strangers your first full project that you dropped?
So I had a project called Blueberry Tuesday
Hmm.
under Shelly P moniker.
Is it still available somewhere? I didn't do all of my research.
That's the thing, though. Well, you know how they say you can't really strip something off the internet?
Mm-hmm. It's somewhere on there.
I do a pretty good job of stripping shit off the internet, though, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, I went the extra mile.
Got to sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie though, like a lot of people did like that project.
Yeah.
That was honestly, had I never dropped that, I don't think that would ever put the I never would have had the battery in my back to like keep things going
For sure.
and to like you really pursue, a music career.
Yeah.
Or like anything in entertainment. I would have probably just had like a regular ass 9 to 5 and
That's
just
it.
been like, cool with
You've
that.
been cool with it.
Cause I mean honestly, I feel like I'll be successful wherever I go. But
That's the mindset you gotta have.
yeah, had I never done that, I literally would have been like, oh, I'll just pursue being a CEO somewhere, or I'll just try to, finish my degree in computer engineering and
make some money.
Yeah, I'll just fucking do front end, back end.
Facts.
Like whatever. But we dropped Blueberry Tuesday, literally like at a super pivotal transitional time in my life. I was like 16, 17, had graduated high school. My mom had like dipped like Houston, went back to Florida.
Yeah.
So I'm here like dolo, bro, dolo.
Yeah.
Like not even 18 yet. Can't even like do nothing.
Nothing. Facts.
Dolo. The only people here was my oldest sister was here. And I think all my other sisters had like either went with my mom or like
somewhere else.
Yeah, we're off somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just me, my oldest sister, and one of my uncles was here. So I was kind of like bouncing between there, and then I went to go stay with one of my friends. So I was at their house for like a full summer, just recording shit,
Yeah.
And the product was this mixtape called Blueberry Tuesday. It was heavily marijuana influenced.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I was just on at the time. I don't
Yeah.
really smoke much now, but yeah, it was a lot of people. A lot of people checked it out. Like we dropped it, and I want to say at the time, this had to be like 08, 09, bro. Like it was a long
time ago. Wow.
And actually, it might have been 2010.
Almost 15 years ago.
Yeah, it might have been 2010. I'm not gonna lie. But we dropped it, and at the time, like within the first like 3 hours, the shit had like 300 downloads, and like for that time, bro, like we
Especially
were
back
tripping,
then.
bro.
Yeah. That's a lot.
We were tripping.
Yeah.
We were like, man, this
300?
it can't be real, bro. That ain't no way. That's like we literally had like a media fire link. This is like this
Back
blog
then.
rap days, like
Gotta download it. Yeah.
so that kind of like it kind of clicked something in my head that like, damn, this shit is like possible. It's achievable.
I can really do this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I've been pursuing it ever since. I'm trying to get it.
Chasing it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Now the Good Skeleton beat. Did you make that?
The Ghost Skeleton? Yeah, I made that.
Mm-hmm. Hard.
You fuck with that one?
Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I went and did my research on the whole catalog, man.
Yeah.
Trying now that you say computer engineering, man, they want to know the intel I can't even say Pentulum, whatever.
What you talking about?
In one of your verses, you said they want to know the intel like Pentulum.
Oh, they want to know the intel like Pentium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah, that
that was
the
tough.
little Pentium Intel chips.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I had to run that back one more time. I was like, ooh, how he incorporated that was chef's kiss.
Appreciate that. Yeah, that beat honestly, I don't even that was a what was his name? was it like Francis Mari Cohn or something like that? Nah, I know I'm fucking up his name, but it was like a French or Italian like composer.
Mhm.
Like he's basically like like John Williams is, guy who makes like Star Wars.
Yes,
Like
sir.
all that. He's that for like Italy,
computer.
the French.
I mean, I'm thinking about the computers.
He's just overseas, and like in the '80s, he was like all the movies that were like popping over there. He was just like
was
making
him.
the greatest scores, like whatever. So he had this. I was just like on YouTube, just trying to find samples, and found that, and immediately I was like, oh yeah, this a flip.
I'm hooked.
This a flip.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put it together. That's when I was still using FL Studio. And at the time I was like really bad at doing like low end like shit. So I sent it to my homie Andrew. And I was like, bro, you gotta put like some bass on this or something. And like, but to this day, that's still like the hardest part when that bass kicks in. It's like boom, boom. You hear that?
Tough.
Yeah.
And so that was Drew.
That's Drew. That's Sanders.
Young Sanders.
Andy Pesto.
Mm.
Yeah, Andy
Listen,
Pesto.
man. Yeah, I was just like, bro, even on Strangers, even though you dropped it in 2014, it still sounds like it's from here. It's from now.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound dated. Nothing sounds like it was, past. It sounds like it's all future. Even if you're in 2014, it sounds like the future.
Yeah, it's crazy. I get that a lot.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Because to me, that shit's like, the tempos are like slow as shit. It's like kind of moody, broody. So like,
but it fits.
Yeah.
It fits for now.
I'm gonna have to see you Blueberry Tuesday.
Yeah, send me that.
Because a lot of people
send me that.
kind of tell me the same thing about that. Literally, one of my homies, Eric, every fucking like 4 months, he'll send me like one of the songs, like a lyric from the song, and be like, "Hey, bro, you ate this hoe."
Telling you, man, you got a talent, bro. Especially with your wordplay. Sometimes I just like to listen to how artists put words together.
Yeah.
And how they incorporate it and try to research. If I don't understand what they're saying, oh, I gotta put that right there. Yeah. I like how you find the little.
I do the same thing, bro.
Yeah. You got to. It only makes you better. Makes you better, man.
Yeah.
Now you dropped Too Late, man, and that song has close to 400,000 views or listens on SoundCloud. Like, how in the world did that come about? Like, did you promote that or it was just all organic?
That was organic.
That's love.
And man, it has like, I don't know what it has to this date, but I know it.
397.
No, I mean on Spotify.
Oh, on Spotify?
Yeah, on Spotify.
Yeah, I know on SoundCloud it's almost at 400.
Bro, it's a few million on Spotify.
Ooh, stunned.
I'm not gonna lie.
Stunned.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a few million.
You heard what he said. He said it's a few million, not one. A few.
I'm be real.
And that's just on one platform.
I was one of the first people hitting like a few million on streams. So I need to get back to that, you know.
She throw it at me like she Roger Clemens.
Like she Roger Clemens, bro.
While you looking for that, I'm just gonna to talk about some of your lyrics, man. You still feel like it's you against the world?
It's always gonna be me against the world. It's always gonna be like that.
Never fails. It's always us. Somebody gotta take the baton and carry it. You skirt off in that Fisker. A lot of people don't know about that. I remember I wanted a Fisker when they first dropped, bro. Them Fiskers was so mean.
They mean, man.
They are so mean.
I don't even know if they still like. I've not heard nothing from Fisker
bro.
in years.
They were like the next generation. They were supposed to be what Tesla is now.
Yeah, they seemed like they just died off.
Yeah, they did, and it just fell off, bro. They were so hard. The body style on it was so clean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, them Fiskers was hard, and they were fast. You kids don't understand, man.
All time streams on Too Late. I don't think anybody sees that number, but that number is out there.
And that's just on one song. It's a song, just a song, not a project. A song.
I don't think anybody has seen that, so I'm not gonna say it, but it's a few milli.
We're gonna leave it at that. It's a few milli.
It's a few milli.
Yeah, man.
But I need the thing that's been killing me is the consistency in dropping, and I've come to realize that.
Yeah,
you know, I'm gonna drop more. You know, that's my promise to myself, my promise to everyone else. That
so we getting a couple projects this year, or we just getting one big one?
No, it's gonna. I don't want to give it away yet.
For sure.
But it's gonna be a lot going on this year.
Because these first two major projects that you dropped are like full length. You know, Strangers was
yeah.
what 15 songs, 12 songs. No. I'm reading wrong. 15 songs, 51 minutes, all fire. And then Milk was 12 songs, 31 minutes,
Right.
all fire. So
Yeah.
you like to drop full length, and the man said he worked, so it's only right.
So I mean, if it was up to me, and you know, like the way things are structured now, especially with the attention span of like, you know,
People microwave era.
yeah, and it's not even like it's the younger audience, it's
older, everybody.
Yes, everyone's attention span is smaller.
Facts.
So it's harder to drop like full length projects like that. But if it was up to me, man, like every project I drop would be a concept project.
Yeah.
Like I would put, you know, whatever budget the label gave me
And put it all to that.
Yeah, I'm not spending it on like chains and shit. I'm not spending it on cars. I'm literally
the
spending.
studio.
Yeah, I'm spending all of it on marketing. I'm spending all of it on like literally getting like the best photographers to come through.
That's right.
The best like creative directors. Like
Videographers,
I just need
everything.
people in the room to like, cause I'm bouncing ideas, bro.
Yeah.
And my ideas come like 1,000 miles an hour. You know, so like I'm blurting these shits out. You know,
And I mean it.
and I need y'all to be like, okay, that's hot. But also, let's expand on that, you know. And that's honestly,
what more can you do with that?
yeah, that's always the best thing about collaboration too. That again, I never like really expanded on early because I mean, you go back to my projects, I don't really have like too many features or anything like that because it was always easier for me to do everything myself. And then like you don't gotta go through no like loops and holes or
Boundaries.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I just do it myself and knock it out and then
Yeah.
whatever.
And then go from there.
But man, collaborating is it's such a beautiful process, you know, because yeah, I can literally say blue, and then blue makes you think of 12 different things, and you say those 12 things, and 3 of those make me think of 24 more things. So next thing you know, an hour later, we done like
tapped in and we got a whole bunch of things. Yeah.
crazy. So it's just about expanding on, you know, ideas and stuff like that. So yeah, collaborating is really where the juice is at.
That's exactly where it's at, especially if you have the right collaborators, like you said. It all takes the right collaborators. It might not be who you thought it might have been, but if they got the right mindset as you, y'all are clicking on the right frequencies, the sky is the limit.
And that's kind of why I hate like when a lot of people get mad at like when there's a bunch of songwriters like on a single track like that, like Drake's album would come out.
Had
Or
like 28
Kanye's
songwriters.
album
Yeah, for
will come
sure.
out, yeah.
For sure.
Also, I meant to say that earlier. Kanye is like one of the most influential people
That too.
of all time. to
Of
me.
course.
You know, I just want to get that out because I said Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson, but
Can't forget about
Kanye
Ye.
is like, yeah.
Can't forget
But,
about Ye.
Yeah, and, like Kanye will come out, it'll be a song, and it'll be like 12 songwriters, and they'll be like, you know.
But you don't understand. People don't understand because they're not in those rooms. They're not artists. It might not be the biggest song. They might know lyrics.
Yeah.
But they're just bouncing ideas off each other.
Yeah.
And he's giving them the credit.
Right. And honestly, if I'm me, and like I'm in a room full of creatives, say it's like 10 people in here, you know, and you my homeboy, this guy my homeboy, that guy my homeboy. Even if y'all don't really like, if y'all not contributing, like everyone's contributing, but y'all still like added some shit to the flavor, like y'all threw something in the pot.
Right.
Bro, y'all are on it. Like you ain't gotta
You get some
ask
credit.
twice. You're on that bitch, bro. Like your name is on there.
Somewhere, somehow.
Yeah. Like literally I'll never get that, you know, when people
And people don't understand. They just think it's songwriters. They might not have even written on the song. They just were there.
They think they coming in and handing them a paper
Yeah.
with the song on
this.
it. Hey, Ye, sing this.
Yeah. No, it's
Hey, Ye, sing Can't Tell Me Nothing real quick.
Hey, yeah, I got this idea. I wrote it all down for you. Just rap it.
Yeah, you see where it says la la la?
That was me. That was me.
Wait till I get my money. Right.
Right. La la. I was in the shower singing it like that. I just gave it to Ye. No, you didn't, man. Shut up, dog. Shut up. Now you said you said on one of your verses, you said you had a day job folding panties while thinking about holding Grammys. I was like, oh yeah, that was a nice little flip. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah, it's still coming.
It's coming.
And shout out to everyone that I worked at Victoria's Secret
I was
with.
going to ask, where were you at? Victoria's Secret? Vicky S? Man, you had it laid.
I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of.
I tried to work at Victoria's Secret and the low. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it was when I was at UTSA.
Yeah.
And I want to say the mall in San Antonio was called like La Cantera or
I think that's what it's called.
Caldera, something like that.
It's a
But
Spanish name.
It's literally across the street, across the freeway from campus.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
all the biddies coming up in there.
When I went there, I was like, man, I need to get a job, because I'm literally broke. Like, and this is along the timeline of like, my mom just went to Florida, everything. And literally, I'm not gonna lie, the only reason I went to college is because I ain't had nowhere to like live, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
And like my grades were always good enough to where I could get, like
a scholarship and funding.
I just knew school wasn't for me.
Yeah. Facts. I don't think it's for a lot of people. They don't understand that yet.
And honestly, if the curriculum was changed in a way,
made it fun.
I may have stayed in it. Also, I feel like all the core classes are just like a money grab, So like I'm just there's a lot about college I would change, because I feel like a lot of people do belong there.
Of course,
and it is beneficial for a lot of
things.
Yes,
sir.
But so I go there just to have like somewhere to stay, something to do. And meanwhile, I used all my FAFSA money to get a laptop.
Real?
Because I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to learn this producing shit. And
Real?
That's when I made Strangers, was when I was in college.
2014.
Yeah.
Great time.
So I made Strangers, was doing that. And I was like, I need a job because, obviously FAFSA only give you so much.
So much money. I need some extra money to keep going.
So I was like, I was like, I need that. So I went to the mall, was applied to a bunch of places, walked by Victoria's Secret with my homeboy and was straight up like, hey, it'd be wild if we got a job there, huh? And we both applied. They ain't giving a job for some reason. I don't know why, but they gave me the job. And it was a fun job, bro. I'm not
the way he looked at me.
I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. It was a fun job.
I can only imagine,
and that's all I gotta say about that.
And that's where we're gonna leave it at that. I can only imagine.
It's a very fun job. But shout out to all my coworkers up there.
Shout out to all my coworkers.
They're very nice people. I really respect and appreciate it, all of them.
Shout out Vicky S.
Shout out Vicky S.
Now you and my boy who just dropped at the top of this week, Ellie $.
Yes, sir.
Y'all linked up. Y'all got Gold Koto. Y'all got 3 different versions of that joint. How did you two link up, man? Because I need more of you and Ellie $, dog. Ellie $, come do the show, man.
Yeah, I'll tell him, man. I'll tell him.
Him and my barber, me and him got the same barber.
Oh, for real? That's crazy. And you know what's crazy? That nigga do not go to nobody else, bro.
Nobody.
Like it's been times where shit was tight. And like nigga, event was coming up. Nigga had to be somewhere, and he's like, bro, I can't go to nobody else, bro.
He black. Best barber in the city to me, man.
Yeah, I feel it. But he me and like a lot of this shit started all like Dios, like all this shit that came up, steak and shrimp. Like it all started me and my homeboy, Georgie.
Okay. Shout out Georgie.
Yeah, we
I be missing out on all his drops.
Friends.
I want that Mario doll.
Hey man. Come by the shop. Come by the shop. Come by the shop. But when we were getting out of high school, me and Georgie kind of linked up and saw that we were two kind of like-minded people, very creative. Kind of started off as like he had knowledge, like we were an equation. Like I had knowledge A, he had knowledge B. We were trying to get to C.
Yeah.
So we were like, all right, let's link up, let's do this shit together, and let's figure it out. And so for a while we were doing we had linked up with this guy named DJ Storm. He was actually at the time like a pretty, I guess, big DJ like in the area, Houston area. He was DJ Clue's cousin.
Hmm.
I don't know if nobody knows who DJ Clue is now, but DJ Clue back in the day was a big DJ
Desert
in New York.
Storm.
Yeah, Desert Storm.
Max.
So Storm had a little bit of like pull, so he was at the time it contracted us to do interviews for like a bunch of people in the city. So we ended up literally meeting like Slim Thug,
Yeah.
Zero, Kirko Bangs at the time.
Shout out Kirko.
And Les. I think we did a few other interviews too, but we ended up meeting Les. And honestly, everybody else was like, at the time kind of on some Hollywood shit. We were kids, so we pull up, we just kids holding cameras, so ain't nobody really trying to fuck with us.
Exactly.
But Les was always like real deal, like real square, linked up, dapped up, and was like, hey, like we always kind of hit the same thing. Like when we would exit, we'd be like, hey, it was nice meeting you, trying to work with you, blah, blah, blah. Please hit us up,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And one thing led to another. All the other dudes want to really hit us up. Les hit us back. And was like, hey, I'm trying to work, what y'all trying to do? Let's try to shoot some videos or whatever. And I want to say it might have been something else, but the first video I think we shot was Real Nigga Flow. He had a little Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
And we pulled up, shot the video. I feel like everybody was kind of in like a transitional period. Like we were young and getting it. Les was young and getting it. Nobody had really like, planted their feet in anything.
Exactly.
So
still getting them wet.
Yeah, we kind of clicked up and just kind of rose up from there, And ever since we've been pretty cool.
That's the best thing ever, man.
Yeah.
Like y'all been making history ever since. I see you with the Dios chain and the ring on.
Oh yeah,
I see. I peep Steve's.
Gotta
I peep Steve's.
Let them know.
That's how I get never mind. Hey, this might be my funniest episode ever, dog. You great. I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Let me ask you, man, the old school milk ads that were A1 perfect. Whose idea was that? Yours or George or y'all's together?
That was my idea.
Man, those were beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Appreciate
man,
it.
you brought them back. I was like, man, this made me feel like old nostalgia.
Yeah.
Old childhood memories.
Yeah. Honestly, man, we were trying to knock out a bunch of them, but we kind of, it's crazy. We did them all in like one day.
Yeah.
And we was like, okay, we're going to do this again. But like COVID hit.
Of course.
Like literally we did them shits in like January, right before COVID hit. And then, cause I was trying to drop the album then. Like that, what was it? 2019, October, November. I was wrapping shit up and I was like, yeah,
top of the year.
Yeah, like I was like, man, I got the album. Like this the album. Like I'm dropping it, finna do this shit. And then January came around, we started shooting all the promo and everything for it. So we were like, yeah, bro, we out of there.
We
like,
ready to go. Yeah.
And then literally COVID hit. So there's all this uncertainty, with everything. So I was like, I guess we're not.
I thought COVID was gonna be here for like 6 months and we was gonna be done. No lie.
I don't know what I was thinking when it happened, to be honest. I don't think I had expectations.
I had, the only reason I had expectations is because that weekend that COVID really hit is when I was supposed to do my first concert. It was going to be Jerm's birthday bash, March 14th.
Wow.
And then that weekend, and then the guy that I was going to do it around the corner at Ranch House Black Owned spot, he was like, well, let's hold off for 2 weeks and let's see, once everything calms down. I was like, all right, bet. We thought it was just
2 weeks turn into.
And then he was like, well, let's do it. Let's wait until like July because we have underneath us is a cancer doctor and we don't want to infect nobody. I was like, I understand. So we was like, let's wait till July. I was like, and then July came. July went, bro. I was like in a depressed funk because I was like, bro, this was gonna be the one. And then my business partner now, Ridge, he hit me up Black Friday weekend in November. And we met and we did our show in December. It took us like 1 month. I was like, bro, that's all the motivation I need.
That's crazy. I didn't even know y'all did that.
We do festival. We're gonna do a summer fest here, as a matter of fact.
Damn, let me know. Let me know.
Sure, July 20.
Yeah.
we haven't
bleep that out. Yeah, bleep that out.
produced the date to everybody yet, but I've been telling certain artists, yeah, man, we're gonna do a Summerfest here. But this will be our 11th or 12th show for sure.
That's what's
So
up,
we just
man.
try
I
to,
had no idea you was doing
yeah,
that.
we just try to give underground artists just a spotlight, a scene where they can perform and be
Yeah, that's what's up.
exposed for sure.
That's one thing too. When I was in my relationship, I feel like I just was like not as tapped in
Yeah,
as I usually was in things.
cause you're in love, man. You're not worried about all that stuff.
Yeah.
I was the same way, bro. You're not worried about all that stuff.
Yeah, love
You-
get crazy, bro.
For sure.
Love
And
get
people don't
crazy.
understand, like you're so used to doing one thing, and then once you get a lady or a male on the female side,
Mhm.
it's like you just focused on them, you
Yeah.
forget about
Mhm.
everything else, and then you get out of that, you be like, all right, I gotta find myself again.
And honestly, it's not even like a bad thing. It's
No.
just like
It just happens.
yeah, like you
It just
really love the person, so you
For
want to
sure.
dedicate a lot of time to it, and it don't feel like it feels natural, you know.
Mhm.
So
And then you just forget about yourself and what you were
what
doing.
you got going
Yeah,
on,
for sure. It just
straight up,
happens, bro. I already
Straight
know.
up.
Been there, done that, fam. Couple times.
It's life, man.
Yeah,
It's life.
that's all it is, and then you just gotta find yourself all over again, man. Back when I was sipping Houston oil made me feel like a Houston oiler. I was like, oh yeah, that bar tough too. Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah. I was like, man, my boy got some bars. He got something in him.
I be trying to borrow. Like I feel like as time progresses, I'm going less from like trying to borrow out to being more melodic, you know,
Yeah.
with things and trying to actually just create songs.
I can see it too.
But for sure, every once in a while, I try to
Give him a couple bars. Let him know I still got it in
yeah,
the tank.
yeah.
Facts. Did you make that the bedroom track?
Yes, I did.
That meeting in my bedroom sample perfect. It was perfect, bro.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I was like, man, this dude is talented. If you said that you made, I felt like you made that beat.
Yeah.
Like, man, my dude talented,
Yeah.
dog. If only I knew all this back at Nike like I do now. You know, my boy Player One got some stuff.
Yeah,
man. I
Player One. That's my brother for real, man.
I already know.
That's my
I need
brother
a
for
full
real.
album from both of y'all.
Yeah, man. I've been, like I said, the collaborating thing was like, because backtracking to when I made like Blueberry Tuesday, what I was telling you about earlier, I made that in his closet, bro. That was in his, like, literally in his bedroom closet.
That's real.
We was on like this little old 1998
Yeah.
Windows XP as
Yeah.
desktop, like trash.
That's
Like it had viruses all over it, bro. Like no, straight up. It had so many viruses because boys was in there.
I know.
Whenever I walked out, boys was in there watching.
I know.
You know, so
Watching them things.
boy. So it has so many viruses that you would record like 10 sessions in 1 week, and then you go away and come back
And they not be there.
and then bro, you ain't got a single session. Or like, you know, Player One had like basically, because he was kind of like, and me and him were like the de facto like kind of live engineers, you know, for it. But it was mainly him, you know, because it was his shit, it was his room and everything. So he would, whenever the virus would get too crazy, he would try to like move the files around. And in the process of moving the files, everything would just get destroyed. So, but the thing is, you wouldn't know. It was like Russian roulette.
Yeah,
like you know.
facts.
So it might be like something new. It might be something old that you was like hold on to.
You never knew what you might get.
Bro, it was rough.
Humble beginning.
And bro, there was a few songs that I was just like, oh, these the ones, and was gone, bro. I almost wanted to cry.
I already know.
Real tears.
Shout out my boy Retro D. I know he was up in there with y'all too.
Shout out Retro D too. Yeah.
Dang, humble beginnings. That's all you can say.
Yeah.
And you go from there. And now look at you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the way you gotta look at it.
For sure.
Man, you and Stop got the world tour, award tour.
Yeah, man, you going through all of them.
Oh yeah, I went through everything. I listened to every song.
Yeah, you
every
going
song.
through 'em.
I didn't skip no songs.
Yeah,
I listened to every single song. Shout out Stop, by the way, man.
Yeah, Stop.
I would love to hear some more words from you and Stop.
Bro,
man.
Yeah, me and Stop need to get it together, man.
And that was a 7-minute song.
Yeah, that's my bro too, man. Yeah, that song was I produced that song too. I knew when I first made it, I was like, yeah, I want Stop to be on this.
Yeah.
And I think around that time we were hanging out kind of a lot too. But hit him up. He did the verse like quick as hell, you know. And he did the verse. I damn near because I had like maybe 2 verses on there. I took one verse completely off because I was like, "Oh, this shit's whack compared."
So it
to
would
his
have been
verse.
longer.
Yeah,
Mm.
and I was like, "This shit is whack compared to his verse."
Yeah.
And then I changed my first verse because it just wasn't as hard as his verse. Like I straight up, I did one of those. I was
I
just like,
understand.
"Nah."
I heard the verse. I went back and reread it.
I was like, "Nah." He went a little too hard. I got to redo it. And then I felt like it still wasn't like up to par.
Yeah.
So that's why I did like the whole ending part, the award tour part.
Uh-huh.
Because it was literally just the world, like it was going to be world tour. And then like I think like I heard his verse and I was like, nah, I need to add like another verse at the end just to
Exactly.
like bring it home and like let niggas know like
It's
nah,
me.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still him.
Yeah, it's still me.
So the the idea came to me from like the Tribe Called Quest. I'm on a world tour with Muhammad, my man.
Yeah.
Going to each and every show, a couple mics in my head. So they got the world tour song and then they got an award tour song.
Exactly.
And so I sampled both of those like chops and put them in there. And the award tour section of it is literally just a beat from World Tour, but it's like slowed down and manipulated to like you can't really tell it's the same beat.
Right.
It's literally the same beat.
Right.
And then my homeboy Andrew added the little guitar, in that little breakdown
Sanders
part.
again.
Sanders, bro. I'm telling you, Andy Pesto is like literally the guy, bro.
Sanders again. He comes through.
He's the guy, bro. Like literally the glue for everything that I do.
Yeah.
Sonically. Like that guy. If he wasn't with me, honestly, I'd probably be dirt.
Exactly.
So yeah, we did that, dropped it. And we need to do more, man.
For sure. I definitely want to hear some more of you and stuff for sure.
Yeah,
Y'all boys
bro,
got some
Stoppa is one of the greatest freestylers of all time.
ever.
And what's crazy, I seen the process.
Yeah.
Because I remember it had to be around 2014, 2013. He'd be coming around. I think I was staying with Georgie at the time. So he'd come to the crib. And bro, I kid you not, Stoppa would be freestyling like conversation.
That's tough.
He would not stop freestyling.
That's tough.
And even when niggas was like, bro, shut up.
He was still going.
And
Niggas would be just like he was just talking to y'all.
Niggas would be like, bro, shut up, stop, bro, like stop,
That's hard.
stop it, stop.
He's an artiste as well.
Yeah, but like he was like, nah, bro, like I'm practicing, like I'm trying to,
get better.
And bro, I kid you not, like he put 10,000 hours into freestyling, and like to this day now, I'll hear him freestyle, and it'd be literally like, man, you really
effortlessly.
You went 10 minutes without repeating one word. That's crazy. I can't do that
effortlessly.
I don't got that in me.
Yeah. Only a certain few got that in them, man.
Yeah, that shit's crazy to me.
I feel that. What's your biggest fan base outside of the city?
Outside of the city? You ready for that? It's Germany. Straight up.
Interesting.
Germany.
Well, you need to go do a tour in Berlin.
Yeah. Germany, I think Cali, then New York, and maybe like UK. And then I had a lot of like a kind of gentle following in Australia, I think. But beyond that, kind of just like the numbers are all fluctuating
throughout.
But yeah, I think literally the biggest following is like Germany.
Yeah, go do a tour.
For whatever reason, those German people were really fucking with Too Late.
How you doing to my the new German audience that is watching, Dayne? Hi.
Shout out Germany.
Listen to my podcast. It's pretty good. Hi.
But also shout out everywhere else. Too.
Always. We're going to shout out the big markets for sure.
Yeah.
Always shout out to everybody else. We're not just,
I'll come to Brazil. Like, if y'all want me, I'll come, but you don't like Brazil?
Oh.
Oh, you like it a little too much. A little too much. That man said he trying to see an original BBL.
The original. The real deal.
I need to see the origin.
Where it really came from.
Where they getting all this Brazilian butt meat?
Who's the doctor? So with the new projects that's coming out with this year, man, we get any merch or anything like that? A Dios collab, anything of that nature? Don't
Man,
want to speak about it just too soon.
yeah, anything is possible.
I
That's all I'm gonna say.
understand.
Anything is possible.
Under wraps.
Anything is possible.
You put me on. Now I got to do my research on Travis Riddle and Banco. Both of them
Bro,
hard.
Banco is hard. Travis Riddle is an author. He also has his own podcast with another friend of ours, Austin Knight, who's in a pop punk band called Water Parks.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go check them out.
They're actually pretty big and
Okay.
they're actually really fucking good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go and check them out.
But my friend Travis Riddle, he's an author. He makes really good novels, like really good. He has a little following, and honestly, he's one of the, like, if it's a guy that I think is gonna be able to, at some point when somebody gives him the keys,
You gonna take off?
bro, he's gonna, like, this dude's probably gonna have like 8 shows, like, that are just like nationally syndicated shows.
Oh yeah,
Emmy Award winning.
He's one of them.
Bro, he's crazy with it.
Oh yeah,
He's one of
I'm
those
at the tap
people.
in.
He's one of those unsuspecting, like, just overall funny, man. He's witty. He's crazy. Like, he's crazy with it. I love Travis, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm at the tap in with Cuz. All right, Travis, you're
Yeah.
on my radar, sir.
And Banco, bro. Banco is one of the hardest rappers, bro.
Banco was hard. He went hard on his feature.
Yes.
Yeah, he went hard.
Yeah.
Anybody that you're looking forward to working with, upcoming from the city, or anything of that nature, producer wise, artist wise, or you just focus all on Dayne?
I'm very focused on myself right now. If anybody fits into the puzzle pieces, that's what it's gonna be. I don't think I'm like actively, because I never actively search for the collaboration,
Sure.
but like
It just happens.
I'm more of like like it just has to be natural,
Yeah.
flowing for it. But like I said, I've been actively trying to reach out to people. There's certain people within the city that I reach out to just tap in, to let them know, express that I'm fucking with what they doing,
Exactly.
and when the time comes, we're gonna get it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let them names be, on the
Hidden.
side for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a few of them. I literally have a few names in my head right now.
Good. I like
But
that.
it's a few people, especially in the city getting lit, bro.
For sure. We're
And-
coming.
And not even on like the big tip where it's like, is that me?
That's me.
Oh,
That's my phone.
and not even on the tip with like the bigger artists, man. There's a bunch of artists in Dallas, bro. San
Yes.
Antonio's killing it. Like
Austin.
Houston, Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so many people that's killing it right
We
now.
coming slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm.
Texas will be back on top.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, man.
Yeah. No, the scene is here, bro.
Yeah.
The scene is bubbling. It's bubbling. It's about time.
It's time. It's been time, man. I want to thank my dog Dayne for stopping by for episode 122, man, of One on One with Jerm. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna let him give all his socials, where you can reach him, where you can listen to his music, and let him shout himself out if he got any shout outs. It's all on him.
Shout out to my mama. Shout out to myself.
Yeah.
Shout out to me, and shout out to I. Thank you for being you, self. If I wasn't me, I wouldn't be anything. But also shout out to my mama for making me and raising me. But you can reach me at Dayneland on IG, at Dayne_land on Twitter. And if you want to go to my website, www.dayne.land. What else? I think that's about it.
Milk everywhere now.
Milk is everywhere.
Go jam that. Go jam Strangers. It's on Apple Music, Spotify.
Yeah.
Wherever that you listen to music.
Go jam Milk.
SoundCloud. Go jam his old stuff. You might just have to search. But he's there.
Some of the stuff you're not gonna be able to find it. If you do, hit me up and I'll
He might
cash
send it to you.
I'll cash app you if you can find it.
Go find it.
If you can find some of the hidden gems, I'll cash app you.
Yeah. I found this whole artist page. I liked a few songs. They'll be on my rotation on my like tracks on SoundCloud.
Yes, sir. Shout out to you, Jerm. Shout out to you
Always,
for this
man.
podcast.
Thank you,
bro.
sir. I appreciate you, man. And SoundCloud's probably still one of my favorite apps.
Is it? Man, I really haven't been on it that much.
Bro, the only thing I really jam is just my like track. I got like 600 like tracks,
Ooh.
and I just go through and just jam those and just post them. Especially the people that I know, I'll just post them SoundCloud Sundays on my page.
Do still kind of be popping like with new songs? I feel like it's like people been trying to like make it go.
Sometimes I'll like if a song will transition to, you know how SoundCloud, they'll go to something that's in that same genre or the same kind of mix. And sometimes the songs be popping. I'm like, who is this? And I have to go open the phone and really look. Sometimes it do. I won't lie. Sometimes it definitely does. But
maybe I gotta get back on it.
SoundCloud, man.
I know they be having hella mashups though.
They definitely. Only thing about SoundCloud, too many ads. Y'all got to get that together. I'm not paying for SoundCloud Gold. I'm not paying for SoundCloud Plus. Too many damn ads.
Yeah.
Too many damn ads. Just play the songs. Too many video ads. All that mumbo jumbo. If they didn't have that, it'd be off to the limits.
Right. Or SoundCloud, you can sponsor both of us.
That's it.
And we'll pay for your ads if you pay us to pay for the ads.
To pay for the ads.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. And that's all. It'll be an easy fix.
Easy
fix.
Absolutely.
And we're not asking for a lot.
Absolutely.
No.
Not a lot at all.
They watched my story the other day. Hi, SoundCloud.
Hi.
They watched my story the other day. So
they did?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, shit.
I be tagging them. Man, my promo game is A1. I think my promo game, I try to be like the top. Because who else going to promo but myself?
Right.
You feel me? So I try to be at the top of my game. So don't be alarmed when I tag you when I drop this next Thursday. All the sites that this is on, I tag them. I tag you. So
yeah, I mean, send me if you need me to like chop up some clips too and make a little reels and TikToks. You know, that's what I do.
Please, I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah,
because I do everything myself. I do the editing and the video editing, but I haven't learned how to chop it up and.
I mean, I can show you how to do that too. Yeah. It's real easy, bro. I'm telling you, once you figure it out, it's like the quickest thing. Yeah.
Final Cut Pro. I taught myself how to do all that on Final Cut Pro. So for sure, I'm willing to learn. I like learning. And just try to figure out and pick my way through.
Yeah, I mean that's the best thing when you're curious.
That's it. If you're not curious, that means you ain't trying to learn nothing. You're trying to make yourself better.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the way I look at it, man.
For sure. Absolutely.
I want to thank my dog once again, Dayne, coming through episode 122, one-on-one with Jerm here on the FOMO Podcast Network, dog. Always like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me everywhere except for Twitter. It's one-on-one with Jerm. Except for Twitter, it's WTH. But follow me everywhere. Like, comment, and subscribe, like I said. You have some dope artists like Dayne that you want me to interview. You got some dope merch like Dios brand that you want me to rock here on the show. Send it to my email, 2westboys@gmail.com. That's the number 2, WESSBOYZ. Go listen to all the old podcasts. It's 121 of them. You have a lot of content. It's a lot of dope artists that I've interviewed from around the city. And, that's all I can really say. Go join the Do-Rag Report, my other podcast. Like, comment, and subscribe to that. Before we get out here, as I always say, man, stay positive, prayed up, and blessings will manifest, man. It's episode 123. We gone. Yes, sir.